first, thank you guys. Thanks for all year coming and supporting us. Great environment today. The students, the community, the season ticket holders, the dance team, the cheerleaders, the band. I mean, everyone was tremendous. What a great win on senior day. We've been in every game this year. I really feel like we made tremendous progress, and you saw a little bit of that today. But, again, excited about the environment and happy for our guys. They've been fighting. It's a tough league, as you know, and playing teams that are on the bubble for NCAA bids. So we're getting the best shot from everybody, and to be able to come away today with a great win to kind of wrap up the year here at home in a great environment was tremendous. So I'm very thankful.
Can you give us your thoughts and reaction to the way the final sequence unfolded with Corey dishing to Deshawn and Sean taking and making the winning shot?
I want to first say the last 4 possessions where we scored on. Corey got to the rim, on a bunch of plays. I thought we executed coming out of a timeout. D did a great job the first time, and then the second. After 3 or 4 of those attempts, I knew they were going to jump them and double team. We had a couple different outlets. Mike was one. CJ was going to be a rim runner, and then Issa on the baseline. Corey never got there, threw it right back to D, and I just love, I'm proud of him. He just teed it up, and I say that to him every day. We shoot before practice every day. You're open, tee it up, and he teed it up. It was great excitement.
Coach, this game was. Did you get an opportunity to look at last year's film of last year's game when they played Illinois?
Yeah, I did. I didn't watch the whole tape, but yeah, I watched the triple.
Last year was an overtime game, and it seems like this team was able to match well with this team. Talk about because they played so hard.
They scored 110 points last year, so I almost had the triple bypass on that stat. But I just thought that we hung in there today, and our margin for winning and losing isn't a lot. And you saw we made free throws today, and everyone's been talking about free throws. We made free throws. I thought we had a good game plan. I thought we mixed it up. I thought, these guys executed. And we got to play for 40 minutes, and we got down and we got back up off the mat. And again, they're a very good team. They have been playing really, really well too in the league play. So we were getting them at their best, and our environment here helped us a lot. It really did. That's why home games are so important, and that environment helped.
Steve, when you think about the first time this team took the court here compared to today, what are you most happy with?
I've been saying this, all year long, it's the toughest league in the country, and these teams just keep coming at you. And, the other day I felt like, Maryland, came at us and we didn't respond. There's only been a couple games this year that teams have done that to us. And I'm just real proud that in 2 days later, we responded this time. And they had a run, they got up, and we just stayed the course. And, all these guys chipped in. We had great communication today on the defensive end. I thought we made some big plays down the stretch defensively too. So proud of how far we've come. We've come a long way because, we're not the most talented team in the league. So we've come a long way in chemistry. We've come a long way in team defense. We've come a long way in rebounding, in all those areas. And, today we had good leadership on the floor.
Steve, what was the thought process in inserting Jake into the game, and what did you think of how he did?
Yeah, he was great. I thought, Corey looked very tired. I wanted some great energy. I wanted to reverse the ball. I was tired of, it not moving from side to side. And I trust Jake. He does a great job every day in practice, and I'm just really happy. He got right in. He did exactly what he was supposed to do, and he was ready to play. Happy for him. And then I thought that gave Corey a little bit of a blow for down the stretch, where he had to do some big things down the stretch.
Coach, can you talk about Mike Williams down 10 points? Illinois was on a 17-4 run to start the half. He hits those 2 big threes and the 2 rebounds, just in terms of what he's been for this team all year.
Yeah, that was huge too. And now he gets knocked in the head, and I don't know if he's going to come back or not, in the game. And for him to come back, and not only did he come back, he was ready to go. And we ran 2 plays right away for him with Jake in the game. He teed it up. But Mike has been, every night, who's been a warrior for us, and, in a defensive stance. And they all have, tough defensive assignments. Hill was playing great. Mike got him, Corey got him, everyone D got him on some switch-offs, Candido got him. So everyone had to be locked into a scouting report today, and I'm just real happy that Mike and Corey and D and these guys got rewarded, for all the hard work they've been doing.
Sean, could you take us through the last shot? Do you think it was good when it left your hand?
Yeah, I thought it was good, but I gotta give credit to God, man. It was, and I gotta give credit to Corey. He drove the lane, man. He made a good pass, and I was able to knock it down.
Coach, you played 12 guys, and it seemed like every guy that came in contributed. Jake got those two assists. He played pretty solid defense. Does that kind of go with your belief that you believe in all your guys, you played them all?
It's been my philosophy all year. Like the next guy up, and D sprained his ankle yesterday in practice. I didn't know if he was even going to play today. Then Mike gets knocked down during the game, and so someone else has to be ready to go. And I trust my guys. Candido hasn't played a lot, but I trust them and put them in some tough situations. And Jake too, but I read the situation. I mean, Corey needed a blow, and what Jake does is move the basketball around. And I was happy to get Khalil in the game today too, senior, and he's done a great job working hard for 4 years here for us too. So, I'll play my whole team. I'll play my bench depending on the game situations, but I do trust them, and I think they're ready.
What does it mean to finally get over the hump and finally, get that close? Get a close game down the stretch, you guys finally pull through.
Yeah, I mean, our margin for winning and losing all the games we've won has been down to the wire. I feel good for these guys to get on a bus and be able to head down to D.C. With a win. I mean, I think it's the best league in the country from 1 to 14. I don't care what everyone else is talking about, all these other leagues, and look at the teams in our league. Everyone's fighting for a postseason bid. So it's a great league, and we've doubled our win total from last year, and we had 3 league wins. Last year we had 1. We're getting better. It's a tough league to, everyone wants 20 wins, and it's a hard jump to get to those kind of places in a league like this. So, real pleased with the progress of the program.
Steve, what does the students say to you? You were talking to them, they were talking to you for a while.
No, I mean, students have been great all year. They really have. I thank them, so they were excited. And then they wanted CJ's become like a little bit of a cult hero, right? CJ. And so they wanted him to come out. So the fans have been great. And, again, very appreciative of the student, the Riot Squad, and the students that have come out and supported us this year.
Steve, was the fact that they were coming in as an NCAA format bubble team, was that a source of motivation for you guys to knock them off?
I mean, every team we played now down the stretch has all been in that situation. So we're good. I just told our guys we're going to get their best shot, and they're playing good basketball, and they're well coached, and they got good players. Hill was a matchup nightmare, and so, but our guys have been there before, and we've been in these games before. I was real glad with 3 minutes left saying this, we're back where we talked about the last time, and now it's time to finish the deal. So we had talked a lot about finishing some of those other games off, which we didn't. And, that experience in the past, I think, probably helped us a little bit tonight.
CJ, what does it mean to get this one on senior day?
It's amazing. These guys have worked incredibly hard all year. And to not give up and just to keep fighting from where they were last year just shows the turnaround that this program's made under him and the staff. It's a great feeling to go down to D.C. with some momentum, and let's try to make a run.
CJ, to follow up, what was that like when you just came back out and went to the student section? What was that like for you?
It was great. Those guys have been there all year. They came out and supported us during winter break when they didn't have to, and nobody was here. And without them, this place would be dead and wouldn't be a home court advantage.
Thank you, everyone.
Appreciate you coming. Thank you.
We got Corey and Mike.